Welcome to this week's installment of the 2-Minute Drill. Nichols head coach Dale Olmsted joins us today. Dale, you played a tough Endicott team this past weekend. Kept it a lot closer than many people would have thought.
Yeah, no, again, another opportunity to play against a good football team. Endicott, co-favorites of the champs. J.B. Wells does a great job over there. Our guys, fell behind. Unfortunately, what we've done of late, down 20-0 at half. Our kids hung in there. We had some good opportunities early on. And again, to have our team come out there in the second half with that emotion, that heart, that drive, I was very, very impressed and proud of our team, the way they handled themselves from beginning to end. Great comeback, came up a little short, but we had our opportunities to win that game in the end. I think it was 6 minutes to go. We were down by 6. I came up a little bit short, but certainly we can gain a lot out of that game.
And let's touch on that real briefly for the fans that didn't follow the game or watch the video stream. You were down 20-0 at halftime. Came out, cut it to, I believe, 20-14 at one point, or at least got to within 10.
Yeah, 20-14. We had the ball, I think, with about 6 minutes to go, and I think we went for it on fourth down by midfield, maybe just over it, and, didn't quite go the way we'd liked it to have gone. Endicott ensuing drive went down. I think scored with about 2 minutes to go in the game. We blocked the extra point, and Paul Craig ran it back for 2, so it was a 10-point game. We got the ball back. A few minutes, about 2 minutes, as I said, to go to the game, and kind of fell up short. But again, just to have that opportunity to make sort of Endicott sweat a little bit, we're pretty excited about that. We're definitely judged, in the end by the wins and losses, but this was absolutely a moral victory, and we'll take it. When rebuilding a program, we'll take what we can get right now.
A couple of new players made some contributions this weekend. Brian Hummel at quarterback, and Paul Craig, who's senior captain, had a nice interception on the goal line in addition to the 2-point conversion that he ran back.
No, absolutely. We had a lot of guys step up this week, beginning with our quarterback. Brian did a great job. We kind of rotated him and Jake Romero early on, but Brian kind of stepped up, and we felt as a staff that, we're gonna go with him the rest of the game, and I'm glad we did. He really did a great job. He ran for a score, had some good throws early on to keep us in that. So, and then Brad Rye, it's his first varsity start. He's been kind of sitting in the wings a little bit, but with Felipe being gone, which actually returns this week, Rickerson, Klemick, kind of all going down, to have Bry get his opportunity, certainly take the most of it. So very, very, very happy with his performance. Fullback, Lucian's had a great job, did a great job opening holes for him. And, Jamil Ali, he did an awesome job, probably his best game. So, again, offensively, we can build off of that. As you mentioned, Paul Craig, outstanding job, along with Brent McAvoy, who was, honorable mention in the league this week. Andrew Pell did a great job on the defensive line. Matt McKevley did, the other inside backer had a great performance, as well as Orlando. So, all in all, it was a team effort. They played from the beginning to end. Again, I hope we can build off of this, because if we can, we'll be a dangerous team the second half of the season.
Last point on the Endicott game, and we speak about moral victories here and there. Talk about some of the comments you heard following the game from Endicott coaches, from Endicott parents, some of the things they spoke of about the Bison.
Yeah, it was electrifying our sidelines. We were kind of looking at each other. You could hear the fans, for the people who went there behind us. It was awesome. It was a great experience. I talked to some of the coaches, on our staff who was up in the press box on the other side, and I said, what did you see on their sidelines? They said, I think there was a little bit of panic over there. And Coach, J.B. Wells at the end of the game, complimented myself and our staff for a great job and a hard-fought, battle with them, which they didn't expect. And, to elaborate on that, after talking to Brian Hummel after the game, a fan came up to him from Endicott and said, Brian, we were gonna, actually he said number 12, great job. We were going to leave at halftime, but then decided, we'll stay in the second half. And the way we came out fighting, even the Endicott fans said, listen, we know might not have the skill set as we do, but you showed a lot of heart and character today. And it was nice to have fans from the opposing team, giving us compliments, because in the past, that wasn't the case. You can look just back to Salve game. Some of the fans over there weren't great, and and again, I know that doesn't represent Salve and their school, but when you sometimes lay an egg like that, fans will let you hear it, and they did. And but to have losing a game and having fans compliment our team and our program, is a good sign.
Third week in a row, you've had really a powerhouse in the conference. You started with Salve, had Endicott this past weekend. Now red hot MIT team comes in to Dudley, Talk about what you've seen about MIT.
Yeah, no, it's kind of the three-headed monster. It seems like right on. This year we're going with Salve, then Endicott, now MIT. We host, and MIT is coming off a bye week, so they had plenty of time to prepare for us and rest up. So yeah, no, MIT's having a great season, 4-0, some great victories in conference and outside of their conference. Very, very dangerous team. They have a senior quarterback, very accurate arm, good runner. Defensively, they have a lot of skill. So, we certainly have our hands full with hosting MIT. So we look forward to to yet another challenge. And again, hopefully, our team will build off of the confidence that we were able to play with Endicott this week, and hopefully that can continue for this 3-game home stretch.
Fans, the game begins at noon at Vendetti Field. If you can't make it out here, NicholsAthletics.com will have live stats and video. Once again, thanks, Coach Olmsted.
You're welcome.